Hello, my gorgeous Sagittarians. This is Debs, and this is your reading for May 2024. Sag, it's lovely to be with you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's much appreciated. Now, in meditation, I simply saw a woman who was keeping looking at her phone, and she thought it's so weird. They were really interested, and they just disappeared in kind of a puff of smoke. What happened? Are they just busy? Have they moved on? I don't know what to do. Sag, I feel as if you've got someone who is going to be coming back to you to explain. I feel, Sag, that whilst this person has been away from you, they've been doing a lot of thinking and coming to the conclusion that they want to return. But given the way that they left, or given the fact that they just didn't communicate at all, they're a little bit embarrassed. But Sag, you will be getting some kind of communication in the month of May. I'm hearing they desperately want to see you to explain. Okay, all right. So Sag, let's delve in. Guys, as always, if you want a private reading, my website is in the description box below. All the decks I use are there too, and the link to join the channel if you'd like to see more videos and become a member. So Sagittarius, let's get into this. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, May 2024. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody wandering around their home thinking, well, it's just a bit of a mystery. Because they seemed really interested, and then nothing. So yeah, Sag, I could be connecting with a female Sagittarian. Sorry for you guys out there. It may be your story next week. Let's see what comes through, Sag. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of channel messages coming through. I can't pinpoint anything in particular. I'm sure it will become clear if it needs to be later on during the reading. Okay. Yeah, look, Sag, look at that. Unbelievable. Moon. Totally confused. What's going on with my person? Are they coming back? Are they not? I don't know. Yeah. You're sitting there, Sag, with a massive question mark over your head. What went wrong? For some of you, Sag, you may be thinking about a Cancerian with the moon. Yeah, Five of Swords. What went wrong? Everything was going well. Have they just decided they're not interested? Have they met somebody else? Are they just busy? You don't know. But it's driving you a little bit round the bend because for some of you, you really felt that there was potential in this. In the past, Five of Wands. I feel, Sag, you felt as if you'd fought off the competition for this person. As far as you were concerned, you were dating, possibly exclusively. Yeah, the Hermit, Virgo energy. But Sag, they kind of just disappeared, is what I'm getting. And you may have been in some kind of mental conflict, wondering whether or not it was something you did, something you said. Maybe for some of you, you were wondering if they were honest with you about the fact that they were single. Left completely in the dark, Sag. What you're thinking about is the Hangman. You feel stuck in their energy. You can't seem to get out of this person's energy, as in you can't stop thinking about them, but nothing is happening. Pisces energy. It's as if, do I wait? Do I move on? I don't know what to do. You may feel you don't want to move on, Sag, because you may have had high hopes for this, but what can you do if there's no communication? You may have sent them a couple of messages and they just didn't respond. And this is you just a little bit flummoxed, is what I'm hearing. That's an old-fashioned word, flummoxed. What is going on here? Okay. In the immediate future, the Magician. Sag, you're determined to manifest them back, even if it's just for an explanation as to what happened. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. In your fears, the Lovers. Okay, Sag. For some of you, you may be fearing that they were connected to somebody else all along. They didn't have the courage to tell you. You were just their lover. And this person isn't going to return. Or you may be fearful that they simply chose somebody else and didn't have the courage to tell you. Now, Sag, this is their energy, an important card. Judgment. I'm laughing, Sag, because this is your card. That's the Sagittarian card, Judgment. They're making the decision to face the music and to come back to you to explain. They're thinking of you. What you're hoping, Sag, is, yeah, they're going to come back. Six of Cups. You're kind of keeping your fingers crossed that this is not over. The World. Sagittarius, you're moving into a new cycle. I get the really strong impression here, Sag, that this is not over. You guys are just moving into a new cycle where there's going to be enlightenment. Yeah. Okay. Clarification for you, Sag. Nine of Swords. You can't stop thinking about this person. What happened? Nine of Cups. Did they just want a little bit of fun and they've moved on to the next person? Yeah. This person's energy, Page of Swords. Yeah, Sag, they've been keeping an eye on you quietly. You may have a social media account. They've been trying to figure out when the right time is to come back to you. And I feel, Sag, they're also trying to figure out if you're still single. They've made a decision in their own mind, Sag, that they're going to reach out. Yeah, Three of Wands. So they're thinking of you. This person may live at some kind of distance, but they're definitely wanting to straighten out a situation that, I'm hearing the word warped. Warped. Okay, weird. Michael's actually showing me an old-fashioned vinyl record that's warped. And so when it plays, the music sounds strange. All right, guys. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So, Sag, you two met, lots of messages going backwards and forwards, lots of attraction, flirtation. You thought that you were building a foundation of a relationship. Okay? Four of Pentacles, but then out of nowhere, this person held back. Maybe they didn't reply to your last couple of messages, and with the Two of Swords, you don't quite know what to do. Should you move on from this person? Should you just cut your losses and think, okay, well, they're lost, you know? But you keep thinking about them because the whole thing's a bit of a mystery. Did they just meet someone else? Did they go back to someone? So, my lovely Saggies, let's get into this and see if we can uncover what exactly happened. So here you guys are, sitting in the energy of the moon, totally confused, thinking about the Five of Swords. Where the hell did this person go? Right? What happened? Was it something I did? Was it something I said? Did they just move on with somebody else? You don't know what to think. So Archangel Michael, what are my Sagittarius energies at the moment? Yeah, Queen of Wands. So I believe I'm connecting with a feminine Sagittarian. Strength card. What happened? This person suddenly stopped communicating. You could have been communicating with a Leo. And it's sort of left hanging in the air. Yeah, Four of Cups. You thought, Sag, that this was going to move forward into a relationship. But you're left wondering whether or not you imagined that this was mutual, or whether or not there's something about this person's situation that they didn't divulge, which caused them to cut contact. Again, very confused. Feeling a bit heartbroken, right? Just not knowing what to think. Not knowing what to think. Two of Pentacles. Were they juggling me with somebody else all along? You've kept yourself busy, Sag, because you didn't want to dwell on this too much, but it has been playing on your mind. Sag, I think you'd rather know if there is somebody else in this person's life, if they did choose to patch up a relationship or move towards somebody else. You'd rather know, because sitting there feeling really confused is stressing you out. And you may find yourself emotional, swinging from feeling really upset about this to feeling angry about this. Well, at least they would have had the decency to tell me what's going on. So guys, looking at the past, Five of Wands. I think you felt you successfully sort of fought off the competition for this person. They could have been very attractive. You may have known they had other options. You were sure in your own mind that they'd chosen you, and that was that. What were you thinking about, Sag, in the past? Yeah, Ace of Cups. This was a new relationship. And you had high hopes that this is going to move forward and get more serious. No indication at all that they'd met anyone else, they weren't interested, it was completely mutual. Yeah, Chariot. Sag, you move forward, you put the effort in. And then the Death card. It just came to an abrupt halt. Scorpio energy. I think after that time with the Hermit, Sagittarius, you pulled back and you tried to figure out what went wrong. Yes, whilst feeling, I have to say, a sense of disappointment. Maybe it knocked your self-confidence. Yeah. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands. This is you pulling back and trying to figure out in your own mind why this person just detached. Was it me? Was it something I did or said? Was there somebody else in the mix? Ten of Wands, Four of Swords is, I'm trying to figure this out, but I can't seem to come up with an explanation. So Sag, in your thoughts, the Hanged Man. You've been trying to look at the various reasons why this person just didn't come back, and you haven't been able to pinpoint anything in particular. You have been feeling stuck in their energy. You know that you could simply move forward and, see who else is out there, but you didn't feel as if you wanted to because this person felt right for you. And you believed at the time you met them, they felt exactly the same. What are you thinking about, Sag? Nine of Pentacles. You're absolutely certain that this person was single. You may have done some research and thought, well, no, I don't think this person's in a long-term relationship with anyone else. So it's a mystery. Six of Wands. Did this person just sit in ego, have a few dates with me, and then on to the next? You may be wearing a bit of a false mask, Sag, pretending that you're fine with it, no problem, holding your head high, delving into work, but it has, in the nicest sense, dented your ego a little bit because you really thought this had potential. What are you thinking about? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're looking back at the past. At you, Sag, believing this was going to go all the way. But then, nothing. So, my lovely Saggies, in the immediate future, the Magician and the Judgment card. We've got Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Sag. This person is very clearly thinking of you, wanting with a Page of Swords to communicate with you, Three of Wands, looking out across that vista, wondering when the best time is to come back to you to talk. Because this is someone who very clearly is keeping an eye on you. They're looking in your direction. They're looking out across this vista. Okay, I really need to go back to Sag and have a conversation. But given the fact that they may not have communicated for a while, Sag, they may have kind of disappeared off the edge of the planet, they're a bit embarrassed as to how to approach you. Yeah, but they've made a judgment call to do it. And you, Sag, subconsciously have been manifesting this person back in. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the Magician and the Judgment card coming through for Sag, please? Do we have timing? Thank you, Michael. All right, 4th of June. Sag, you may need to wait a month. 4th of June to the 28th of June. Thank you, Michael. Okay. So as always, guys, on those 2 dates or within that period of time, this person is making a judgment call to communicate. It's going to be a pretty straight message. Right, Sag? It's not going to be passionate. It's not going to be romantic. It's not going to be heartfelt. It's going to be pretty blunt because they're absolutely convinced, Sag, that you're not even going to respond. Because they may know it was out of order, that they suddenly can't contact with you or they just didn't respond. So what are they going to say to my Saggies? 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, I'm hearing guilt. So guilty. Oh, I didn't even apologize. I just didn't respond. They feel really weighed down, Sag. What are they thinking about? The Hierophant. Sag, for some of you, they may have got the wrong end of the stick. They may have thought you were married. You could, of course, be simply dealing with a Taurian. Now, there could be something here, Sagittarius, relating to a difference in cultures and religion. They may have very quickly fallen for you, but if they are of a specific religion that dictates they should marry somebody of their religion, they may have got cold feet and just backed off. I mean, of course, they should have told you, but maybe they felt it was a bit rude. I'm so attracted to you. I think you're my person, but oh my goodness, we could never move into a serious relationship because I have to marry somebody of my religion. It doesn't sound good, you know? For some of you, that might be the case. What else is this person saying? I'm immediately hearing it was nothing to do with you. It wasn't personal, which for many of you, you're going to sit there and say, well, that's great, Devs, but obviously it was personal. Otherwise, they wouldn't have just left like that. What they're saying is they want to rebuild this connection. They felt that this would have been an equal give and take connection with you. Now, Sag, if by any chance they really thought that you were married and you weren't single, which might have been the reason why they backed off, I don't know. They may be asking you, are you married? And in which case, if you are still married, maybe legally separated from someone, are you going to divorce? For some of you, that might be relevant. But I think this is someone simply coming back saying, I'm ready to work on this now. But it still isn't giving you the explanation that you're seeking. What else is this person saying? Justice. Okay. Sag, if you wondered, this person is definitely single. If you were thinking, okay, possibly a married man, gone back to the wife, no. This person is divorced and they've gone through a legal case, so they're totally single. if you wondered. Libra energy for some. What are they going to say? The Star. They want to heal a situation with you. I don't know why I said they want everything to calm down. Maybe, Sag, they knew that you were angry somehow. You could have put a message on social media. Well, I was supposed to be dating this guy, but obviously he's walked off the face of the earth, so obviously not now. I don't know. He could have been watching you on social media. What else is he going to say? Knight of Pentacles. Sag, he is coming back because he really wants to turn this into a proper relationship. But boy, has he taken his time. Sag, he's taken his time. I mean, it could have been months since you last heard from this person. Yeah, he wants to reconcile with you. 3 of Cups. Archangel Michael, what was the reason why he detached? Is there a specific reason? He's single. What's the reason? Do you have any information? Okay. 7 of Cups. Sag, very simply, he was either confused, thinking you may have still been in a relationship with someone else. Maybe he was nervous. Maybe he thought you were separated from a husband but still married, and he thought you were just completely single, and it put him off. Or, to be honest, he may have backed off because of the difference in religion and tried to find somebody else, but it didn't work because he kept thinking of you. 7 of Cups is also him generally looking around and seeing who else is out there, but again, realizing that you possibly were the one he was looking for, but there was a reason why he detached, okay? Everyone's situation will be different. It might be, Sag, as I've said, that he thought that you weren't completely single and it put him off. I don't know. It may be, Sag, he was worried that this was getting quite serious quite quickly. And this is him thinking, okay, well, I know I can't marry Sag because my parents would disapprove, because we're of different religions. It might be, Sag, he'd just become single and was sort of dipping his toe in the dating pool. And you were the first person that he met, that he was very attracted to, but he hadn't yet played the field. Could be several reasons. So what else is this guy going to say? Other than, hey, how are you? I'd like to talk. A very straight message. Okay, yeah. Page of Cups. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. Sag, I think if you've got the courage to open the door to this person, to hear what they have to say, everything's going to become crystal clear. For some of you, you may think, well, no, because it was quite rude of this person not to come back to me, simply to say, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. This is the reason. But even out of curiosity, Sag, I think you're going to say, okay, let's have a chat. Let's meet up. What state of mind are you in, Sag, at this point of time? You're a little bit annoyed. Sag. I mean, you've got your back turned to this person thinking, yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. You're standing at crossroads. You're standing at crossroads. Oh, yeah. Thinking with the 5 of Pentacles that he left you out in the cold. Okay. What are you thinking about, Sag? Yeah, 8 of Cups. He just detached, right? He just walked off, was just left. But what you're also thinking about, Sag, is, well, he's come back because he wants to be with you. He may have had the chance to look at other options and he's realized you're the one. You're thinking about all of this. What else are you saying, Sag? Yeah, 8 of Swords. I mean, you're going to be honest with him and say you were very confused as to why there was no response. I think, Sag, you must have sent him a couple of messages and there was just no reply. And you thought, okay, not quite sure why. What else are you saying to him? King of Pentacles. Sag, for some of you, you may be honest with him and say to him, I wasn't sure if you were in a relationship with somebody else. I wasn't sure if I was just a fling for you. You may say to this person, Sag, and you could be thinking of a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, you may say to him, I thought this was going really well, and then he kind of disappeared on me. So I put it down to the fact that this was just a quick fling. Ace of Wands. Temperance. And I've kind of just been coasting, biding my time, wondering if I'd ever see you again. So Sag, you know, you're pretty straight out there. You're going to be open and honest with this guy and say you were just very confused. You didn't know what was going on. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Sag. You're not going to be exactly angry with him, but you're not sitting in a warm, affectionate, loving energy, because you still feel a bit knocked that this guy kind of just left you, you know? So you've got questions. What is your energy? Anything else? Yeah, Seven of Wands. So you're going to be a little bit defensive with him. Not surprised, Sag. Anyone would be. But he is coming forwards towards you, really wanting to talk. So Sag, I think for the majority of you, you're just going to hear him out, right? At least then you can kind of figure out why he just detached. So what is the energy between you two? The energy, Michael, between these two? Yeah, you guys are moving to calmer waters. Interesting. This is someone who's coming back because he's realized that he wanted to carry on seeing you, maybe despite some reservations. So it's up to you, Sag. This can be patched up if you're willing to give this guy a second chance. Now, for some of you, you may think, no, the world could be, no, it's done. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be dealing with somebody who just vanishes on me. For others of you, you may give this another chance. Given, Sag, that what you're hoping for is he is going to return, and this is him coming back, for the majority of you, I do think you're going to be open to reconciliation. I do. Let's have a look at the energy of the world. Let's see what that is. What is the energy of the world, Michael, for Sag? This is the outcome, guys. The Fool, Aries energy. You may feel it's slightly risky because you don't know if he's going to disappear on you again, but he has come back. He's wanting to talk. There are obviously going to be explanations. And so you're going to give this another chance. You're going to give this another chance. Yeah, you're deciding to forget what happened in the past. Okay, let's just put that in the past. Let's forget about that. Let's start again. Let's start again. The Sun. Because this guy simply makes you happy. You do see a future with him. Could be a Leo. And with the King of Swords, he has made the effort to come back to you and explain, King of Swords, why he detached in the first place. So he had the courage to do that. What are you going to be doing here, Saggy? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You guys are going to work in partnership to sort of pull this connection back together again. You're really going to put in the work, and I think he, in particular, is going to prove to you that he's not going anywhere this time. Whatever the issues were, he's not going anywhere this time. Page of Pentacles. He's going to also bring you little gifts, Sag. So if he wasn't terribly romantic before, he may now start turning up with little gifts, you know, bouquet flowers, that sort of thing. Because Sag, Knight of Cups, he developed strong emotions for you. Beautiful energy. I think at this point, Sag, he's just sitting there feeling really relieved that you've given him a second chance. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. He's really serious. He's not going to let you go, Sag. This is it for him. Oh my goodness. This is it for him. Yeah, wow. He's thinking about the Emperor and the Four of Wands. Okay, Sag, so this could get really serious in the future. He may want to talk to you about what you would want later on down the line. Would you want to marry? If you've married before, Sag, you may say to him, not so sure about marriage, but we could live together slowly, slowly. But he's super serious. In the future, this could go all the way. Yeah. Two of Cups. Whoa. All right. You two could be falling in love. Do we have a final card for Sagittarius, please, Michael? Wow. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I think the Divine is shifting you both onto a new cycle. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. So for many of you, Sag, this is going to not only work out, but it could get really serious in the future. But I think what I want to do for you guys is to move into a messages deck briefly, just to see what this guy would want to say to you. Extra messages, okay? So Sag, Charming Oracle Secret Love Messages. Archangel Michael, what would this masculine want to say to Sagittarius? Thank you, Michael. Interesting. Okay. My family and friends do not approve of our relationship. They don't understand this connection. I know I'll have to stand up for this love. So Sag, either this person felt you were still connected to somebody else, and their friends and family may have said, oh no, if they're not single, leave them alone. But I think you are single. Or there was definitely a difference in religion and culture. And it might be that this person simply didn't have the courage to tell you that was the reason. That was the reason they left. Okay. Next message, Michael, from this person to Sagittarius. Wow. I'm longing to hold you again, and when I finally do, I never want to let you go ever again. You are my forever. I think this guy has been in his head about this connection a great deal, Sag, much more than you knew. Yeah, I'm thinking about sending you a message because I want to explain things to you. Yeah, this guy desperately wants to come back to explain, Sag. Okay. I pushed you away because I was confused about how I was feeling. So on top of friends and family not approving of this connection, Sag, he was feeling a little bit emotionally confused about his own feelings. One more message, please, Michael. Thank you. One more. Sag, everything always happens for a reason. That's how I know that this separation was all planned to bring us closer together in the end. So Sag, whatever the situation, whatever the reason why he pulled back, and it may be different for all of you out there, he's wanting to fight for this, okay? And if you do decide to give him a chance, I think, Sag, this could get really serious in the future. He's thinking about marriage, and he's thinking about the Four of Wands, okay? All right, guys. So, Saggy, a beautiful reading. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you clarity. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Sag.